Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and the New York Knicks get a big-time win on the road in dominating fashion, 120-107. The Knicks, after getting a really disappointing loss against the Celtics on Saturday night, I was unable to make a video on that game. My quick thoughts about that Celtics game real quick. The offense was fantastic, but the defense cannot stop a nosebleed, and the Celtics break a franchise record on us. That was so frustrating, and the Knicks had to get back on track in this game, and they did just that. We absolutely blew out the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know that we only won by 13 points, but in that first half, man, Julius Randle exploded. The offense was smooth. We had so many assists as a team. We were moving the ball. Offensively, it was a barrage, and yes, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they were showing some fight at the end, and obviously Knicks fans, we have some PTSD because we blew a lead to the Atlanta Hawks last week, and the Knicks had to make sure they got this W, and I'm sure none of us really thought this was a win until the fourth quarter was all wrapped up, including myself. Even at halftime, I'm like, oh my gosh, the Knicks team is looking so good right now, but I don't know. This Knicks squad better win this game. That's exactly what they did on the backs of Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and Jalen Brunson. Another game where the trio all has 20 plus. We legitimately have a good trio, and I'm excited to break it all down in this video. So before I hop into it, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really does help out the channel a ton. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, comment down below your thoughts of this game. What was the biggest takeaways? Who are the stars of the game for you? What's impressing you from this Knicks squad so far this season, and especially in this game? With that being said, let's get right into my thoughts of this game. So we started off with a crazy first half, right? We scored 38 points in the first quarter, 38 points in the second quarter to go up big time, and we had a 27-point lead, I believe, at one point in this game. And the reason for that, man, this offense, it's playing different right now. I mean, first of all, we just shot the lights out of it from downtown. I think we had around 19 three-pointers, 19 of 48 as a team. Julius Randle with tying his career high, 8 three-pointers. That was unbelievable from Julius Randle to light it up from downtown. I mean, he had 5 threes in the first quarter. So the Knicks as a team offensively is playing so well this season. The issue with this team has been the defense, and it's unfortunate because the defense is supposed to be the identity of Tom Thibodeau, and the reason why he's our head coach is that reason. We're in year number 3 of Tom Thibodeau, and the defense hasn't been all that great. Now, we are missing Mitchell Robinson, and we're definitely missing his defensive presence. But this Knicks squad, I mean, tonight wasn't a defensive masterpiece, but they still got the job done. I mean, they were the team that felt like they had a more sense of urgency out there on the road. They sucked the life out of that arena. The Timberwolves were booing them early on. So the Knicks went out there. They showed a sense of urgency. They lit it up from downtown. They were sharing the ball. The ball movement was fantastic. And if this Knicks squad is going to be more of an offensive-minded team this year, then so be it, because we do have the talent to be able to compete with teams. Now, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not like the top dogs of the Western Conference. They're like an average 500 team. They were 10 games above 500 last year, and they got some talent. So I think this Knicks team, they had to get this win after dropping to the Boston Celtics. So getting into the key Knicks I have here on the board, Julius Randle, 31 points, 8 boards, 3 dimes, 9 of 15 from the field, 8 of 13 from three-point land. Julius Randle, man, he was on fire. He cannot miss, and that's a player that when he's on, he's a different player. And if he can start shooting the ball from downtown this efficiently for the rest of the season, now I'm not expecting 8 threes every game, okay? Take a step back, Richie, am I right? But at the same time, this is what we saw from Julius Randle unlock his game to another dimension. If he can shoot the ball efficiently from downtown, especially in mid-range, on top of his ability to bully people down low, making the right decisions in the low post, not trying to be too much, not trying to do too much with the ball, not trying to be the Superman all the time, and allowing Jalen Brunson to handle the rock more often, this is the type of Julius Randle that we're getting, and this is the type of Randle that Knicks fans are hoping to see this season. And it's been an up-and-down season for Randle. It's not been perfect. He started off the season hot, and we're liking the energy from Randle, and then he kind of started having some bad games, and this was the breakout performance, and hopefully we see more of Julius Randle in this one. RJ Barrett has been playing great basketball in the last 5 games or 6 games. Very efficient so far. And, obviously RJ Barrett started off slow, cannot shoot the ball well from downtown, was struggling finishing at the rim, where now we're seeing completely different RJ Barrett, very efficient. In the last 5 games, he's shooting like 40+% from downtown, 55% from the field, 80+ from the free throw line, averaging well over 20 points per game. In tonight's game, game, he had 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 of 18 from the field, and 2 steals. This is what RJ Barrett does. He starts off slow for whatever reason, and that's why I was not panicking. I know that we would prefer RJ to start off hot, but at the end of the day, I've seen RJ Barrett be on this Knicks team for now 4 years, including this one. I know what to expect with RJ, and I'm expecting his game to get better and better as his season progresses, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from RJ. His defensive tenacity, his effort on both ends of the floor, his just willingness to just will his team back. He's just that guy, that spark plug. He's kind of like the heart and soul of his team in a way, right? He's not going to be the flashy guy, but the team runs through RJ, in my opinion, man, when he hits his shots and he plays with that energy, plays with that, tenacity and that confidence that he has and that humbleness to him as well. Jalen Brunson, I mean, what can you say about the point guard? 23 points, 8 dimes, 5 boards, 9 of 14 from the field, and 2 steals. Jalen Brunson is the point guard, man. He's so calm. He's collected. He's patient. He just methodical, plays at his own pace. I mean, Jalen Brunson, man, he is spectacular for this Knicks team, and he's a big reason why I got a lot of confidence in this Knicks team to make some noise this season because of the difference this team looks with an actual point guard that can organize things and can take it to the rim and can size people up, be a low post scorer, dish it out to the three-point land, hit his own three-pointer. So Jalen Brunson's been a star for this Knicks squad. And then how about Obi Toppin, bro? Obi Toppin's been on a tear this season. Off the bench, 15 points, 7 boards, 3 dimes, 3 of 8 from the field, and 4 steals. He's been that spark plug off the bench. 25 minutes, had 15 points. Bro, my biggest takeaway from Obi this year, man, has been his three-point shooting. We all know that Obi's an athletic freak. We all know that Obi can run the floor and dunk on anybody. But he's shooting the ball with confidence from downtown to the point where every time he's shooting, I think it's going in. I mean, this is the different dimension of Obi Toppin's game where if he starts shooting the ball like this consistently, he needs more minutes. And we're seeing Obi Toppin on the floor now with Julius Randle because of the injury to Mitchell Robinson. And I give Tom Thibodeau some credit for that. And hopefully Obi can continue to play this well because he is a player that needs to be on the court way more often because he is breaking out this season, man. In such limited minutes this year, he's taking advantage of all of his opportunities. He crashed the boards tonight with 7 of them. He was in the passing lanes, creating 4 turnovers with 4 steals. Doing a great job for Obi Toppin. Other players off the bench, IQ had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Isaiah Hartenstein, he had 4 points. Jericho Sims actually got the start tonight. He unfortunately was in foul trouble in his homecoming and only had 4 points and 4 boards. D. Rose had a quiet night, 2 points. Fournier had a quiet night off the bench. But man, oh man, the story of tonight was the offensive barrage in that first half. Julius Randle with 8 threes of his own. The team playing just great all around unselfish basketball offensively, man. That's really the biggest takeaway. It feels like the ball is moving freely. It feels like they're playing unselfishly, and they're playing on a string. And what more can you ask from a Knicks offense to really light it up on the road against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Now we come back to New York and face the Brooklyn Nets on Wednesday night. So, guys, let me know your thoughts of this game down below in the comment section. I'm pumped up, man. It's a late night right now, and it's almost midnight. I'm super excited. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button if you did not already. It really does help out the channel a ton. And I'll catch you guys in my next Knicks media video. Let's go, Knicks. Peace out, everybody.